Bang. Oh, my diamond chain. Go get some money on me. I gotta remember if it was in the rain like it is. We bought it. Take the ticket stop. Did I send you the link from my other phone? I can't remember. And I don't want to go out to look because it'll fuck up the sound when you do come back. Back up. Yeah, I want to see what you think, dude. You gotta at least hit that hash for me. Oh shit! I just had to come back in. I'm sleeping around coming. I can't get a cigarette. Damn it. That's it.
I was making sure you took your time.
Yeah, I did. I was inside making sure. Do you need that one? I was in it, dude. I felt so bad. No. Let me make sure. Brantley! Brantley! Come on, Brantley, and go outside for it rains. Damn it. I want to see what he thinks. Dude, I know he's already opened it. And shit while he's on the phone. I like to see his face like when he first gets in and when he doesn't know what's going on and he has questions. I think everything in there, well, nothing's marked on his, but it never is. He should know what everything is. I don't think there's any like doubles or anything. You got the one flower on the that's GMO. You got
World invite. Session.
oh, this is that off. We're not on now, so we're something. That's the deal.
Oh, Gold House smelled like dog shit last time.
Oh, oh, dog shit. It doesn't. It's not a pleasant smell to everyone, but it's definitely gonna smell like dog shit. It smells like fucking like haze and gas, dog. Like I don't know what the fuck, but I wouldn't say dog shit, dude. You can't be telling people that my stuff tastes or something. But he didn't say dog shit. Gassy and flavorful. But he didn't say dog shit. We probably did say cat shit. But you're being better.
I am. Yeah.
He was freaking like out there in the rain, dude.
Raw. Great. Which is like, no,
Yeah, we ain't getting nobody in here right now. And
no. All right. Dude, can you hear me?
it took you time. It's a robbery. So took your chain.
You don't know this song very well.
That's what he says. It's gonna be a robbery. So took your chain. That's what he said.
Gonna be alright. That's what you're saying now. Tell the girl I'm sorry, but I can change around. For your body, touch at your brain.
I think he said we extended shots at your back. If you want to get all technical with me, dude. It doesn't taste. It's what does taste. It's strong. I think I just got like a ton of Turks yesterday. Is that what it is? That's why it smells so strong and tastes so strong. Got a lot of Turks with it.
Oh, let's go. Alright, I'm in. I think I'm in your will. Yeah. Feel like robbing the military base?
Dude, You do that every day. Like around military base. You're not gonna get that off.
Yes, I am. I stole cargo bombs and tanks.
Alright, what are you going in to try to steal?
A tank?
Steal a tank. And that hasn't worked out for you, right?
No, it did work out for me once when nobody wasn't playing with nobody was playing with me and I went and lashed my cargo bomb to a tank.
Maybe you know much help on those robberies, but dude, fucking, he literally carried you through robberies on fucking Minecraft. Or what was it? Roblox.
Bro, I'm coming to pick you up right now. You you were actually coming to me? I'm coming to you. Oh my god. Where are you? God dang, you're far.
I start walking your way, and you start walking mine. We'll meet in the middle, neath that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground when we both give a little. Ain't no road too long
I'm sorry about my father. My
when
father.
y'all meet in the middle. I start walking your way,
My father doesn't know how to.
and you start walking mine. We'll meet in the middle, neath that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground. We both give a little. You know I. That's decent. You want me to sing that again? Huh? You want to sing bad, dude?
I don't want to sleep bad.
You want a little country roads? Take us home, dude? Then leave me be. Then leave me fucking be, dude.
What the freak? Tell your friend to back off.
Damn it, dude. I wish Vibrant's mom would quit yakking. I want to see this shit, man. I want him to try the hash, dog.
I don't want to kill her. Because then you're going to get mad. She started the fight. She started the fight. So, his friend in party, his friend in party.
Tell your mom we're having a business emergency.
But friend to chill out with the thing. So, she took like 5 I suggest 3 times. And by the time I hope her.
Yeah. Oh, Georgia. What's up, Anthony? Alright, I won't sing it. You do. I'm fucking with my kid and whoever's on that game with him, singing and shit. He hates it. Actually, he hates it, but like, really, I think he likes it. I know he does sometimes because it gets on them other kids' nerves, and you know what I mean? Because they be mad as fuck, and I won't stop. Dude, I'm hoping Vibrant comes back in, dude. Fucking,
Yeah, you got. I got like change them.
he's,
Remain in my.
Casper, make it work, dude. Just make it work, John. Hey, if he don't want to take you to get weapons, when you start chucking grenades everywhere, just fucking throw grenades, dog. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, nobody likes a whiner, dude. You know,
Doing.
you know what nobody likes? A whiner.
Me?
Yeah. Get in that car high. Wait, he left you?
No, no, he left. Not him. Died.
Who's he? And where? You're missing every shot right there, dude.
What the frick? Why won't I shoot?
Dude, just stand right there and shoot him.
Hold on. Why'd you look back?
What's up, man? The new barber got his box, dude. And fucking his mom called right when it got delivered, dude.
Tell your friend I'm coming to pick you up. Hold up, I'm driving down your road.
And fucking dude, he called as soon as he got off the line, they dropped it at his door. And still won't let him off the fucking phone, dude. I just want to see what he thinks, dude. I like to see him when he opens the box, and I know by now, since I'm on the phone too long, he's gonna open it and maybe smoke something. Mm. 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 Yeah, croissant wasn't horrible. The middle of that bitch is good. I forgot I had croissants in the oven and we ran to the store real quick. It would have been fine if I wouldn't have dilly-dallied in public as long as I did. Oh, if we wouldn't have had a sandwich made, that's right. I had to get a sandwich made at Publix. If I wouldn't have made the sandwich, dude, that motherfucker would have been fine. Yeah, you might hear you see this one. I haven't cleaned up at all. But, this one, dude, it's alright. Like, if you pull that bottom off, I was thinking about leaving that bottom on, honestly. That's why I pulled it off there. Oh, that's good with the bottom on it. Mm. Sounds like you're swinging.
Yeah.
Mm.
Two-seater, not no four-seater. I need a four-seater, dog. Like a Jeep. Like a Jeep. Very good.
Mm. Looking good, though.
This is the type of car, okay?
Oh, you're talking about, what's the name? No, I'm talking about Vibrant.
Don't worry about the door.
I'm talking about Vibrant, Tony. Well, Vibrant to come back with that, because he got his box. Since he got off the stream, he was just on here a minute ago.
Let
Mm.
What's he doing? Bam. There you go. There you go.
I felt bad because my kid had been wanting them for sandwiches and he wanted it last night. My stomach was all fucked up. I told him I'd make them this morning. And this morning he ate a chicken slider when he got up. But they have one of them at Walmart. And they're really fucking good, dude. Well, if you want to do the code and phone number, I'll put it up, dude. Dude. Mm. I like to do robberies, 'cause that's my thing. Still don't no more. I still green. Mm. Uh, Yeah, I want to see what Vibrant thinks about that hash, dude. Oh, I got the 3-in-1s coming, Anthony. I don't know. Do you remember? You go to Chiefs. You remember when Chief had the 3-in-1, the cart edible, uh, joint cart edible pre roll combo pack? I have them coming. I've been able to get them, but the least I could get them in was 50, and they're not cheap. Because it's a 3-pack. And they're not cheap, so buying 50 of them even was a fucking, you know what I mean? They want a couple dollars more to do 50 than to buy the whole box, but everywhere only had the whole boxes, dude. But, I, they only had the boxes. What was I saying? Ah, I was saying I was looking at the dog. Um, yeah, they were only selling hundreds, I say a box was 100 pieces in a box. And, I just couldn't see spending fucking $2,000, dude. I couldn't see it. 2,000 on fucking, you know what I mean? And then 100 of them to get rid of, like, so I had to pay a little bit more for these ones, but I was able to just buy 10 of them. And then, you know what I mean? Because I'm buying so much shit, the bills got high. So, we got the money, but. Uh, yeah, they won't be that bad, dude. You know me, I need to get 40 out of them, but yeah, I'll probably do them for 35. You know what I mean? Like, I'll do them as low as I can, dude. But, they're gonna charge me shipping on that too, because it's such a small order. Not to be shipping on it, so really, like, I'm not even gonna get 50% profit if I don't charge 40. But we may run them at 35. We'll see. But that's not bad for what it is, right? Like, for what they are, because like I broke it down to Vibrant, dude. Even at our prices, which are lower than like everyone else's, that's a $27 cart minimum, uh, $27 cart, a $10 like top shelf indoor exotic infused pre roll would be at least $10. Infused, it might would be more, but say $10, you're already at 37. You know what I mean? And then 100 milligrams, that's $4 with us, which is cheaper than everywhere else, most everywhere else. And you're at 41. You know what I mean? And pricing each thing low, because that cart would be $40 anywhere else minimum, and the cart would be 40. The edibles would be 7 to 10, and the pre-roll would be 15 to 20 probably for an infused. It's either a 1 or a 1.5 gram, and it's infused pre-roll. So talking $15-$20 pre-roll. Oh Yeah, no. They're not that much, dude. Like I say, 40, I think it's fair as shit. The more I think about it, like, I think 40's fair, dude, for what they are and what's there. You know what I mean? Like I say, if you break that down anywhere else, that would be like, you know what I mean? If you had to buy the pieces, I think the MSRP on them 75 or $100. I think it is $100 MSRP on 'em. But you know what I mean? For me, that is to me that is expensive because even buying numbers on them, they're even buying fucking 100 of them, they still cost almost as much as what I generally sell cards for. I'm usually selling, well, right now I'm selling those ones for 25. Trying to get more of those. Everybody likes them, and they're like one of those perpetual things that is always available until I want it. You know what I mean? Like now I fucking went looking for them, and I don't see them anywhere. But we have three different cards coming. We'll have the three packs, the Ivies again, which anybody who's had them before will be happy about that. Those are the best ones. What's up, Jug? I got three packs coming, Jug. It's a 2 gram disposable, a pre-roll, and 100 milligram edible. I think it's a gummy in each pack, like all in one box. I have some of those coming, not many, just a few to see what we think. If people are willing to pay for them, if they're gonna be $40. But what do you think, Jug? That's not that's not a bad price, right? 40 because it's the cart would be $40 anywhere else. You know what I mean? The edibles would be $7 to $10. There you're at 57 or 47 to 60. You're at $50. And then the joint would be fucking 20, 15 or 20. You know what I mean? And there you're at fucking $75. Even with our prices, $4 for the 100 milligrams, 27 for the cart, and $10 for the joint, you're still at 41. $40, dude. What do you think about that price? 40. Cause I mean, cause that's me like barely making, that's me making a little over 50% profit, right? By the time I pay shipping and all, it's me not. I'm not making a killing on them by no stretch. If I do 35, I'll be making less than 50% profit, which is not. You know what I mean? It's a horrible business decision. Especially when I could have bought something else that made a lot more money than that. But I bought those because people have asked for them. People like them. Chief had got them and said that they're like the best fucking cars that he had had. And the joints in them are real good and shit. These are authentic. So they should be the same as the ones he got. They're just a newer generation, newer version. Yeah, it's pretty good.
We heard that.
Well, you got a little girlfriend on there?
No, he had nothing. I think we're playing with it.
Uh, how old is that kid? Well, how old is that kid? Yeah, you're pretty sure. Remember, pretend he's a Persian. Fucking just assume he's an old Persian man with his pecker in his hand, right? Eh? And so is that little girl. Little girl, you know, we know you're a Persian man. You're not getting by us. Right. I might can do 35 if I buy like 100 of them or something. If they go good and everybody really likes them. And then I could do like 35 on them, but the best I could do. Yeah. Oh, he knows about all that. We've already been over it. That was just a reminder. You know what I mean? And I told him assume every. But me and him used to watch that guy that goes in chats and acts like he's a little kid, but he's fucking beast at the game. So he comes in and everybody thinks like, oh fuck. A lot of times he just gets booted out of lobbies right away. And then sometimes they'll be like, oh, you know what I mean? You can tell whoever lets him play is being like nice, just, you know what I mean? Giving him a shot so he doesn't keep getting booted out, I think. And, because sometimes they'll come in and be like, please don't boot me. This is my 17th one or whatever. Or, and he just carries the team. So he knows about the voice changer thing for sure. I told him everybody on the internet, dude, is a fucking 40-year-old Persian man with fucking his pecker in his hand, dog, getting jollies. And he was like, what the fuck? And I was like, Jasper, think about it, dude. Like, and I explained, and he was like, fucking, he gets it. He's still, you know what I mean? He's a kid. So it's like, you know what I'm talking about? I know them. I know them. Don't fucking know these people, dude. Yeah, I do. He told me, yeah. He told you, Jasper. Quit being so goddamn gullible. That's why you got fucking scammed yesterday for one of your sprites or whatever. Let that kid get your shit. Well, I looked up and he was telling the truth about like it's not popping in until the next round. I said, yeah, then you should have told him, okay, then when my shit goes in my thing, next round I'll give you your shit. You know what I mean? Like fucking you got ducked. Don't try to, you know what I mean? You got fucking bamboozled, dude. You fucking duck goose your goofy ass. Fucking duck goofy, dude. And wearing thin gold. Yeah, dude. That's what I picture. I picture like an old fat sweaty Persian guy with like like receding hairline, but like a little short ponytail in the back. And with like gold rings and shit and like thin gold fucking chains, like at least three or four of them. Maybe like a herringbone, like the one I got, kind of, you know, like the herringbone, like this one, and then I don't know, fucking yeah, that's pretty much what I picture though. For some reason, maybe even like a gold nose ring. I think that's because of fucking 300. Really, you know who I picture? If you see the fucking oh, what's the fucking was it not another spoof movie or something? Uh it's the fucking oh, shit. It's one of those not another movies, like not another teen movie and not another, but I think it's not another spoof movie or whatever other word they use. Not another parody movie, that's not the word they use. uh they do the 300, like most of it's around 300. It's like a 300 spoof with other movies chucked in there randomly, but The Persian, when the Persian king comes in that movie, dude, that's who I picture when I say a fat Persian man with his dick in his hand. What are you talking about, dude? I'm confused. He just randomly said, "Hey, what's the problem?" I wish Vibrant would come back, dude. If Vibrant had his box, dog, and I would have fucking see what he takes. I at least would have done. And now the kid's up, I'm sure, like having to do stuff. I just wanted to see the fucking his face when he opened it. I'm like, you know what I mean? With Vibrant, you kind of got to be there when he opens it. And I know he's opened it by now. He couldn't, you know, he had sat there with that fucking box in front of him and not opened it. I can almost see. I almost want to try to send him another link, but I don't want him to fucking, I don't want him to fuck up the audio and shit. You know what movie I'm talking about, though, Jug? The Not Another Whatever movie, where it's 300. Jasper, what's the name of that movie that's like the Not Another movie, but it's the 300 like spoof? Don't remember. No. I said the one about 300. Never mind. I thought you knew what I was talking about.
I know.
I thought I could swear we seen it the other day. I thought you said you saw it or something.
I didn't leave.
Dude, I know it so well because there was this fucking, you know, they had the bins. They don't even do the bins anymore. Remember the $3 and $5 movie bins? And it came out there. I think it was even like a few of them together. Like, you know, you get like the fucking box set. I'm pretty sure I got a box set. And I didn't get it. My dad got that shit in North Florida. And there's no TV up there. This is back, you know what I mean, before the internet days and shit. I mean, we had, the neighbors had internet. I would like go outside with my Wi-Fi and with my laptop connect to their Wi-Fi and shit. But anyway, fuck, what was I saying? So it was all fucking VHS and DVD. You know what I mean? 'Cause we were too fucking cheap for Blu-rays, so we always had DVDs and VHS tape. And that's all we watched out there. But I watched that fucking Not Another Whatever movie many times, but I can't think of the name of it. Because it would, you know what I mean? Movies get stuck in there and just get put on repeat. Because you're in and out or you're sleeping, like, you know what I mean? Well, fucking the place up there, they're only there every other weekend, so there's no point in them like having, you know what I mean? This is back in the days where it would have to be cable or satellite. You know what I mean? You have to pay monthly for that shit, and then only watch it 4 days a month. You know what I mean? And not even really because they go up on Friday. They're there Friday night and Saturday, and they leave fucking like by 5 o'clock on Sunday morning. They're on the road. So it's really only like a day and a half. You know what I mean? A day and a night. that they would be watching TV fucking 4 times, was that 6 days a month? Not even really, because it's really only 2 trips up there a month, so that's 3 days. You know, that's 3 days a month. They fucking of TV watching, so that's why I say there's no TV, but not in all of North Florida in general. No, they're connected to the rest of the universe.
You don't want to.
No, well, they go up there, you know what I mean? Yeah, they gotta, like, you know what I mean, maintain the property and shit. And that's what my dad does pretty much the whole time they're there. He mows and works on shit, you know what I mean? But the whole point is when they retire, they're moving up there. That's why I say that I'm trying to keep this. Like I haven't been for since I came back from Georgia. I've gave him some, but I was paying like rent, but like rent to own. You know what I mean? Like I'm giving him money. I was giving him money every month, and he's putting it up. And like uh, I'm trying to get enough where I can buy this when they move out. When they go to North Florida, I can keep this because I've lived here my entire life, dude. I would hate to, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I've moved out of here, but I was out of the house the first time when I was 16. You know what I mean? And I've had places, I've owned trailers and fucking uh, stayed in like apartments and fucking. Uh, well, this one like it was an apartment. It was like a fucking homemade apartment built into the side of like a big pole barn. fucking. Uh, Mostly fucking travel trailers, though, dog. That's kind of my thing. And most time I would own them. I've stayed in a couple like little part models and single wides that I didn't own. But anyway, like you know what I mean. I haven't been here the whole time, but this was always home base. You know what I mean? Thank you, there, Anthony Lester. Is that what it was? What do you mean? Is that what it is? You mean my parents wearing shiesties up there, or you mean like where they're at there, they say Lake City's hot on crime. Like there's the interstate's right there, and like the homeless population, and like I think like small crime, like bullshit crime. They're supposed to be like the capital of Florida at one time, but they've said that about Zephyr Hills. I don't know, and it's like in the paper and shit on the news, but. I don't think. I think they just, you know what I mean? They just be saying that shit. There's no statistics, I don't think. Or they find like one statistic and use that or something. It's like the country, dude. Like, where they're at for sure. Like I said, like Lake City itself, I guess there's been a few. It was before I went to prison, but they were talking about like the highest crime. But at the same time, they were saying Zephyr Hills was. But when I looked, it was like, depending on what statistics you were going by, you know what I mean, what you were choosing to be your goal or target or whatever you would say. But no, where they're at, dude, they're on a lake and they're out away from every, you know what I mean? Like, they're 10 miles, like 7 or 10 miles from Lake City from town, like from up by the interstate. Like, you get off the interstate. And I want to say it's 10 miles all the way to the door at the place. It's 10 miles. Counting like the driveway and everything. It's right, a little less than 10. So like you're far enough away, but you're still close enough too. You know what I mean? And there's like convenience store and Dollar General right down the road. And cause they're technically in a small, little, tiny little town, Wellborn. There's like a convenience store, a couple Dollar Generals. There's a big like pawn shop and swap thing, and a blinking traffic light, like a fucking blinking red light. That's it. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you're looking for North Florida is pretty much like rural South Georgia. You know what I mean? Like, if you're up in the Panhandle over there, it's like fucking Southern Alabama. You know what I mean? And then you get down here, and it's like a mix. Like it used to be like more country, rural. Here it was all orange groves and like that big dairy farm across the road from us and shit. Like, 'cause you know what I mean? That right there on right on the other side of the road was a dairy that my family worked at for 4 generations. But they sold it out when I was like 12 or 13. He sold off old Freddie Gore. He left Mike's wife, or Mike's wife. He left Mike's mom. But my dad's best friend was his stepson, the guy that owned the dairy. Oh, what's up, Roy? My bad, dude. I don't think I said what's up yet. How are you doing today, man? Just know we care about you around here, dog. Good to see you. Know you're alive and kicking, you know? No, North Florida, I mean, there's parts, there's bad parts of everywhere. Like, Jacksonville is technically North Florida, but to me, like I say, Jacksonville is an anomaly. Like, it's fucking everybody. I think that's the right word for that. But it's fucking, it's little Chicago. You know what I mean? I call Jacksonville Little Chicago, and South Florida is just Little Cuba. You know what I mean? Like Little South America, anyway. Like because they're all different. Uh, but it's all Spanish down there, dude. Like we went to a McDonald's when I was a kid, and the whole family was going down to Key West, and we stopped at a McDonald's in Miami. And my dad was fucking pissed already. We stopped at McDonald's in Miami, and no one spoke English, dude. We couldn't order. These motherfuckers worked at McDonald's. And like it's so Spanish, like we were the only people in there that weren't able to order in Spanish. Like and the fucking guy with the manager tag on could barely like McDouble. You know what I mean? That was about it, dude. Like he couldn't understand a fucking thing. Like no English. Fucking all of them. Like he was the best at English out of all of them. That motherfucker could barely barely knew what McDouble was. Like and worked at McDonald's. That's how fucking Miami is. Yeah, it is, dude. It's Jacksonville's fucking wild though. We seen a motherfucker get robbed and shot. fucking when we were doing a roof in fucking Jacksonville. We were working on a fucking I'm trying to remember it was a Pet Boys or something like that. One of them tired fucking places. And we was working on the roof trying to do a roof repair. We ended up just telling them they needed to fucking rerun it and like redo the whole roof. But we were up there doing a repair to get them by. fucking, I said, oh shit, that's a drug deal. You know what I mean? Like fucking it's kind of a thing. I like to spot them in the wild. You know, I like that. I'm like fucking from training day when fucking he's like, ooh, watch it, there it goes, there it go, ooh, sexy, ain't it? You know what I mean? Like watching the drug deal go down, come on, and there we go. Like that's how I am, dude. And I was watching and I told the dude like, look, fucking drug deal, and then fucking fire come out, dog, and like fucking they rob him, and when they go to like he goes to turn away, and you see that gun come out the window, pop, 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 and he's shooting back, and fucking he got shot though. It looked like the leg or the ass. And the police came and fucking asked us, dude, because we're up there on the roof, and the police look and I see them like see us and start pointing. And they come over there to the ladder and fucking ask us if we seen anything. And we're like, hell no, we ain't see shit. Fucking we was up here working, dog. You ever done working? Like it's fucking too busy, dude. You don't have time. I was on the fence about how that fucking guy I was with, but that motherfucker was gangster as fuck. He's an old dude, but he's not old, but you know what I mean? He's probably like 40s, early 50s, maybe. I'm guessing like early, probably mid to late 40s. But he was fucking no nonsense motherfucker. And his kids was in the street and shit. And or his kid and his nephew fucking like they hit a lick, come to work with a bunch of weed. They fucking hit a lick the night before. But that motherfucker real quick, cause I said they coming over here. He said I ain't supposed to see anything to you. I said fuck no, I ain't see shit. That was a funny one, dude. And we were far away and up high. You know what I mean? We were safe as could be with a good view. Oh, definitely something happened. Like other people called, and that motherfucker was. I don't know if the car left him or if they was just on foot and trying to run back to the crib. I guess because all this transpired like out in a driveway that wasn't even there. So you know what I mean? And they were trying to lick him, and they got shot in the ass. He didn't even get his shit though. They was like shooting back too. He fucking got some off on him, hit him, and then pulled off. But they was shooting back at him, and he fucking took off. But shit, I'd have put this. I'd have put. We'd had to shoot it out till your ass even ran out of bullets, was dead, or you know what I mean. We done fired shots. I need my shit back. You know what I mean? Fuck, dude. The Rain Man of illegal activity. Man, you heard me say that before, dude. I think that's so funny. That's what I used to call ZD. The Rain Man of illegal activity, dog. Dumber than a bag of fucking hammers, but if it's illegal, that motherfucker can get it done, dude. Fucking goddamn. With pizzazz and style, you know? Motherfucker. They say he went to rap on every goddamn body, dog. They say he was telling it. I kind of believe it. Like, oh, no. But everything telling on me. None ever came on me. Yeah, plenty of telling on me for it. None ever came on me. There's some big dope boys told me that. He dead now.
Wait, wait, no, 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 wait, this is
Mm.
go to a job and you didn't have a job from jobless.
Oh, shit.
Ask your dad to do it. Ask your dad to do it.
Where the hell? Do you think you're gonna make it back soon, or I'm just gonna shut it down? I am planning on being up on.
Wait.
We were supposed to come up for just a couple of days. Does that know me? Ask her. Ask her dad if he's gonna be able to come back soon, or if I should just shut the light down. Or should I just shut the light down? Me, I know. But I'm asking if he thinks he's gonna be back, or should I just shut the light down?
Is he gonna be back or is he gonna shut the light off?
Never mind. Don't worry about it. You're not asking it right. Never mind. He's relaying.
This is how you do eyes. Okay, go to your phone. Pull yourself up or something. And just then like get it off.
We'll come back up if he hits me up, I'll come back up. I'll do another dab with Joe. We'll do a dabbery. We're gonna put that lid. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, there. I said it on the white paper.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm not talking about. I'm talking to him and my kid's on the game with his daughters. That's why I was talking about him. He's came in the other live before I shut it down and said that he was on the phone, but his box came.
Okay, I got it.
He's probably on to watching something else while she's talking.
There you go. Okay. It should say looking for job. Now we're going for a job. Me and you are doing Diamond Casino Heist. We should both of us should.
Yeah, hockey and I don't really know this hockey. I wouldn't do
I have
the Hawk is supposed to be. I mean, the Hawk should be really. But I do feel like uppity high right now. It's the last thing I smoke. But it's got the kush in it, the Afghan kush, but it's also fucking two really strong sativas.
Where are you? Where are you?
So
Good job.
okay, right. 73 2, 74 9. I think that's the one. There's one more somewhere around. Yeah,
No,
no,
you didn't let me hit. Why did it hit you? I wish to run away.
oh, this is all four right here. With the purple panties, dude.
He runs forward.
Jasper, quit being so loud. We're finna watch something in a minute. Okay. Ignore me. Jasper.
Well, let me kill him. I'll throw a ball at you.
Don't do sewer slide, dude. It's not worth it, Jasper.
He killed me.
Oh, that's what a real friend. She's still batting your dumb ass. She's fucking. She's watched Casino a couple times. You can tell, dude.
Hello, Mama, baby. Oh, now he died. Say bye. Bye. Oh, I floored you. Floored.
Oh no, dude.
No, you got 5 shots in your back and 1 in the head.
Yeah, man. I can get one out to you. I fucking don't know about today. I need to go today. I have another one to get out, but it's fucking raining balls right now, and I don't think it's stopping anytime soon. Oh, I can flip the camera probably because he's not in it. Oh, there's Vibrant. Let me flip back. There he is.
Sorry.
And we got Stoon.
Bunch of bullshit.
So, have you opened it yet?
Yeah, I did.
I figured we missed it because I like to see you open them. But
I don't even know if I want to smoke it, so it looks
dude, I want you to just do it. You don't have to do a lot, dude. And it's not the type of hash where you pack it and you take it all in one hit. It's gonna be, you know what I mean, that hash smokes for a while. But you can just take one hit and save it for later, dude. But I want you to try that hash and tell me what you think.
was gonna say it looks like brown frown, and then I was like, no, that looks dark green even with no light on it, dude. Like even me looking down in this shit with no light looks dark green.
Yeah, oh,
Holy
it's green.
oh, it does.
You see how it's like greasy? It's not like dry and hard.
Uh-huh.
It's greasy and soft.
It's the boof and little tiny little.
Ugh.
I don't smoke a
That's
lot
a
of that.
gram too, dude. That's a whole gram.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. Told you I
How
was
big are
sick with
those
you.
bricks you show? Can't be very big then, huh?
I told you, dude. It's like, you know what I mean? Like that was like 10 grand.
It goes back to everything kind of looks bigger in your hand. Something's red.
I guess because my hands are so small. That,
I
like
guess
you're thinking like your size hand, but I have little tiny hands, dude.
that's why, because you were holding those bricks. I thought like they were big as, at least as big as soap bars.
No, no. Well, you gotta think that soap bar before was 100 grams, Vibrant. That's only
But how
10
big
feet.
is it compared to like the Ivy or a boutique or something? How big is it compared to that?
The ivy, like much thinner, and
Really?
fucking maybe a hair smaller. I don't
Well,
know. It
what
just
about this?
depends.
What about the Lamousse bricks?
Like, yeah, smaller than that somewhat, and not as thick at all. Right. Well, dude, that what you have is exactly 1 gram. That times 10. That's what I have. That's what they are. They're 10 grams.
I mean, I guess. So those like bricks that like those Lamousse bricks were like little tiny little dudes like this.
No, they were like the size of like a phone. Or, I mean, like the size of a bar of soap. Like a big bar of soap.
Like a big
Like,
bar thing. Yeah, like
not the
Ivy,
small, but like, like
like
the
an
big
Ivy bar.
square old school bars of soap. Yeah.
But that thick too, or was it like thicker? It had to be thicker. I thought
It
those
was
bricks
thick. It
used to
was
look
like
like
the size of a bar of soap. It was as
okay.
thick as a bar of soap. Like a little bigger than some bars of soap, but those I can't remember the name of the brand, but my grand used to get them for on the sink, and it was like just a square brick of soap. You know, it wasn't rounded off or anything. It was a square brick of soap, like the
That's
same
what
size.
that's what Anthony just said too. He's like, good hash is small. I was like, what the fuck? Well, I know Stone
Yeah.
doesn't fuck around and send me if he unless he doesn't have anything, he usually sends me a gram to try. Doesn't
Oh,
send any less than like a gram to try usually, unless he
Unless
doesn't
like
have
there's
it.
only a gram, and then I'll
Yeah,
split
unless he
it with
doesn't
you.
have
You
it
know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah, so then when I looked at it, I was like, "What the fuck? Is the hash that good?" You know what I mean? He doesn't want to come off that shit. And I was like, he just gave me like a fucking little bowl here, you know? He's like, "That's a fucking gram, dude."
Well, like,
Holy shit!
'cause this is the bag. Like, see, that bag's
It
like as
looks
big as
big
my
to me.
hand, but my hand is small. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
that still looks fucking huge. Like in your hand, it looks like a fucking
it's pretty nice.
like a big bag. It looks like a fucking turd in there. I was like, break me off half of that turd. You know what I mean? But really, it must be a fucking bunch of fucking scrapings on it and a little
like
bottom piece.
this one was odd shaped. You know what I mean? It was long and skinny on one side, but
Ew.
I'm trying to find like in the boutique.
Yeah.
Here's like it's like the size of like two boutiques,
Crazy. Okay. Okay.
and then like you see the size of that in reference to the boutique,
Damn.
and that's thin. You know what I mean? That's you see, Vibrant.
Yeah.
See, it's thin
Holy
too. It's
shit,
not.
dude. Dude,
I told you, dude. That shit's
that don't
fire as
smell like
fuck,
that
dog.
don't smell like resin at all, dude.
No, that shit's for gas, dog. I'm
Oh,
telling
man,
you.
it actually smells like bud, dude.
That's why I wanted you to try it because remember when me and you like it wasn't a real argument, but it was like damn near an argument with you in the beginning. You're like, no, it all fucking. I've
It all
had all
tastes good.
kinds of hash. It all tastes like
It's
fucking
like I
shit.
was gonna tell him. I
Tastes
was like,
like
it's the
resin.
same. It's the same time as someone sits here trying to tells me that like scotch. I'm like, it tastes like watered down whiskey, and you're not gonna convince me of anything else. Every hash I've ever had tastes like a bowl of fucking resin. And
Well,
you know what I mean? It all tastes like resin. It all smells like resin. That's kind of our thing. And by like,
You can't. You
this don't smell like resin.
no, and it tastes. It has hash taste to it, but wait till you taste it. That's why I want you to do this because I know it's gonna be one of those changing moments for you. We've had a few of those, you know. Where something
You know
you've
what
been
almost looks
stuck on
like?
for years, I get you to be like, all right. I just didn't know. I just didn't have the right shit.
This actually looks
listen, just
like
do one
brownie
thing.
mix. Like when you're making brownies. This looks
Yeah.
like if you were to just give me like a brownie, like a scoop of the brownie. Dude, this smells so fucking good.
Oh god.
He said that
Oh,
almost looks like Piatello.
like
It looks like fucking
the fine.
I'm gonna say, and that'll stretch. You don't have to, you know what I mean? It's not like the other one where you pack half a bowl. You put a little bit of that on top and it's gonna smoke for a minute. You know what I mean? The acid stuff. You pack like almost a full bowl of weed and then you just put that on top a little bit. Like you
what?
used to want to do with the ice water hash, and I had to get you to, you know what I mean? A little tiny bit of weed, a lot of hash. But with this, it's different.
It's the way I thought it should be. A
Yeah.
little Ah, that smells fucking. That's insane.
Now, if you're not wanting to be stupid high, only hit that bowl once or twice and have something metal vibrant. With hash, the metal, touching it with metal puts it out. So you put like, I use like a knife or a butter knife usually. You can use the head of the lighter too. If you just like barely don't mash down or it could stick to the lighter and come out or whatever you're putting on it. But just lightly, yeah, just lightly touch it to it and it'll put it right out. Something about the metal puts it out.
Where's the Lord?
Yeah, I'm a little spooked.
But that shit gets me really high. So like, and everybody gets everybody really high. So if you're not trying to be fucking blitz, don't hit it. Don't finish the bowl. You know what I mean? Or you'll be blitz. If you're trying to get blitz, finish the bowl.
Mm.
I can't. This is a very
Not me.
and
I guess I could get ripped and take my trash and
I take all
shit.
my dingus pics from underneath. It looks bigger looking up at it. when you're looking through the bottom of the hash thing, ding.
Oh,
Or
like
I
this.
take all my dingus pictures from underneath.
Dang, look at that meaty piece of dingus. And you're like, what? That's just a little tiny old piece of dingus.
Yeah, it does almost look like Piatella, don't it, dude? Dude, it's fucking nice, dog. It's very nice. This Afghan I got
It
coming,
almost
dude,
looks like
I think
full
it's gonna
milk,
be.
dude.
I got this. It melts. Fucking what's his name's
Oh,
been smoking it.
this
It melts. I don't think it's quite a full melt, but I think he said it's pretty close. For them guys that
yeah,
get into the hash, and he uses like the old school titanium bangers.
must
They'd
be
smoke
on.
that hash on those, dude.
Hillary Melton office?
Okay.
I got stuck in there. I don't know how to get out.
What, dude?
How'd you get stuck?
I don't
What?
know. I logged out of the game because it was giving me no life. I didn't win the game. And I left the
You
game and I
got
joined back
stuck
in.
with? And she's stuck somewhere he can't even get in. He's like, how the fuck did she get in there? Like the Mount Chilian office or something, and he can't fucking. He said that you're not supposed to be able to get in there, and she's stuck in there and can't get out.
Yeah, she didn't want to play something, she said.
What
Like,
happened?
she was trying to like leave there. She said they were doing like a heist and she didn't want to do it and she left and it put her there.
Oh shit!
He's in a boulder.
Yeah, she's
He's
not the
in, he's
best
in a
person to play
boulder. He's
GTA
trying to
with
get
because
you.
everyone
Yeah,
plays
she's like,
GTA
I
wants
think
to
it's
like
a
have
glitch.
fun and do
If
crimes,
y'all
but
finish
she's
the
like,
heist, maybe I don't know.
he was like, Jasper was like, we need money, and Naomi was like, I'm gonna go deliver pizzas. And he's like, I'm gonna go rob this store. And she was
Mhm.
like, stealing's bad. You should just do work. And he was like, stealing is my work.
My dog.
Yeah, she was like, you shouldn't steal. You should just get a job, you know. And he was like, stealing is my job.
What you do? Rob banks. Haven't done it in a while. Been living off the last one.
Yeah, she's the worst. She's like, I'll just go deliver pizzas. So like, how
That's
fun is
crazy that
that?
you
Who
can
plays
deliver
GTA like that?
pizza.
I'm like, it's not how you play GTA, sweetheart. Most people are like murderers. But when they get in fights and shit, I've seen her do shitty stuff too. Like
Oh, she whooped the
she,
shit out of fucking Jasper. Jasper needed to die. And he was gonna like blow himself up, and she just fucking pulled the bat out and went to smacking his ass, dude.
They were robbing a convenience store, and I don't know what happened. I only caught the end of it, but Jasper was like, "If you go in there before me, I'm going to shoot you," you know. And she just spun around and aimed at him, and then dropped the gun. And she was like, "Let him go in first." And she was like, "I said I needed money." And Jasper goes in there and fucking shoots the clerk, and he's opened up the cash register, and he's like, "All right, you get to the other cash register and open it up." And she just fucking dumps it into his chest, fucking murders him. And picks up the money, can't get into the other register, and she's like, "I told you I needed money," you know. And Jasper's like, "Oh, I'm gone." And he came back and ran her ass down. But he was like, "Are you kidding?" He's like, "You're gonna do me like that?" He was like, "I was gonna give you the other register," you know. And she was like, "And I didn't even get the money," you know. And he was, it was like over like $150, you know.
Yeah, well, that's
Like,
what
be
I
careful,
tell
Jasper.
him.
That's how women are, you know what I mean. She told you she needed money in the beginning of it, you know what I mean.
Well, Vibrant Jasper runs in like fucking. He comes out of the hospital, goes directly to a store, and robs it for $83, and then fucking has the police on him and gets killed, and then goes back to. I was like, dude, what's the fucking point in that?
Yeah, he's always trying to get money from her, and she just delivers pizzas and deposits every dime into the ATM immediately. So she's walking around with zero cash and spends all of her money on clothes and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anytime they want to rob something or go try and do something, they got to get money up. And she's always like, let's deliver pizza. She's like, fuck that shit. Let's go rob this gas station. You know,
Yeah.
like you said, they get fucking killed by the cops. You know what I mean? Neither one of them can figure out how to. So she just delivers pizzas.
I try to tell him, like, if you're gonna rob that
Yeah,
thing, you have to come up with like a plan. Even if there's like one or two stores where you know a route to get out of,
that's what
just
I
rob
tell her
those
all the
one or
time. Like,
two stores.
hey,
Like,
before you rob the store, how about you do a quick, brief lookout of how to fucking leave when you're done? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
figure out a fucking escape strategy. That's like plan A of when you're gonna rob
because
something. Like,
like
yeah,
Larry Lawton, he was America's
I don't have
biggest
one.
jewel thief. Did you ever watch Larry Lawton on YouTube?
Go and get me my favorite ice cream.
Larry
Bro,
Lawton. That's not from it. Name sounds familiar.
he's the old guy. He was the America's biggest jewel thief. Uh, he robbed fucking jewelry stores.
Yes, I know who you're talking about. Ball headed guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
He used to do a thing where he had these young kids that worked for him or kin to him or whatever. They were good at GTA. He would plan the heist, plan the fucking robberies and shit, and they
Yeah.
would just execute it how he told them, and he would get off most of the time.
Yeah, they get big old heist. Yeah, they just what?
But the same thing, he would actually, they would go and case
Oh,
him
look,
like
you
in
ever
real
watch?
life. You know what I mean? He would case them,
You
and he
watch
would find the getaway
the
places
Disney
and
movie?
fucking have dump
And,
cars and
Shrek. No, she didn't start watching TV shows till recently. I think she started with like Henry Danger or something. Why'd you start
I was
watching TV shows?
wondering why Larry Lawton disappeared. You know why he disappeared? He had been on Blues for years on fucking Roxy's. He was down here in Florida, and then in the feds, he may even have been able to get him in the feds. But he was down here in Florida before he went to prison, and they just, you know what I mean, were feeding him to us. And I think that if he was in the feds, he might have getting Percocets and shit while he was down, like depending on where he was at and shit. But he said he'd been on them for like years, like decades or whatever, and that's why I think maybe they were giving them to him in the feds. But cause he got a real like legitimately fucked up back and shit. But anyway, he had to come off them. I don't know if it was like a personal thing or if they like just quit giving them to him or I don't know. But he came out and said like that's why he was gone for like months. Was he had to kick them fucking rocks? What'd you find?
Bull?
Oh, the bull.
Yeah, I thought you said I thought you wanted to do this one.
Oh, we're in the bong either way. Yeah, you can do hand pipe if you like that, but I would or bong, like either way.
I think the last thing I smoked out of here was hash. Remember Greg had sent me a big old brick of old school hash. Took me years like
Yeah,
an ass.
yeah, that's what
See,
you used to smoke like with.
he sent me like a fuck chunk.
Yeah.
Took me forever to smoke it off.
Well, I remember you were when you went live with Chief that time. That was all you had to burn, and you had tried to like
Yeah,
get something from the smoke shop, and it got like bullshit pre rolls that fucking you
I
could tell
went
were
bought weed,
burning like trash.
yeah, because I wasn't gonna burn my fucking $700 fucking quarter.
Yeah. Hey, but it's a good thing because that's what, remember, because I was talking to you about the other shit and I was like, but hey, dude, I noticed that, like, you said you were smoking, like, some shit from the smoke shop or whatever. What's up with that? Remember? And that was, like, how it all started, dude. You were like, yeah, I can't fucking get shit up here. Like, I get good shit. You were real fucking adamant about that. Like, I get really good shit, but I pay a lot for it. And like it
That's
turns out you were getting lucky elk, you know what I mean? You were getting decent shit, but for up there that was like gold apparently, you know? And
For around
But
here, it
I
was,
could
yeah,
fuck
it
a town
still
up
is.
like that. I just have to leave. I wouldn't be able to stay there long because I'd have that bitch so hot.
There's still people like that up here that haven't seen, like, they're still like years behind, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I guarantee you there's still people up there smoking compressed mids still. You know what I mean? Or even Reggie. But you can kind of pull that apart by hand vibrant and pack it, or you can make like almost like a coin out of it and put it on top, but then take your tool and kind of like, make it where it frays up. Or I
You
like to
can,
like take the chunk and kind of like shave
you
it,
can work with it with
and
your
then
hand.
yeah, you can touch it with your hand. Just don't, fuck with it so much that you get it real warm. But yeah, you can put, you know what I mean? If you like mess with it and go it around so much, it'll get gooey and then it'll stick to you. But
Why are we going so high, Jasper?
Can I mix it with I mixed it with the flour like a pill.
you what?
I mixed it. Oh, I just dumped the
But I
flour out.
told you, use like pack. You don't want to do a tiny bit of flour. You want regular, like a regular bowl, like at least half the bowl, because that half is gonna burn longer than that weed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so what I did is so here is all flour. It's a small bowl. That's all flour. And then here's with the hash on it. I just rolled the hash in flour.
Yeah, you don't want it like that in a ball, dude. You want to, like I said, flatten it out and kind of fray
Okay.
it up and pull it off in pieces even and put it in there.
Okay.
Yeah, that ball like that is a bad idea. Like that won't burn. It will,
Okay.
but you'd have to set it on top of that bowl packed slam full. You know what I mean? That wouldn't work. Should I pack one with you? Do you want me to do that? Or you got it?
Oh God, I get it. Yeah, I guess.
Look here, I can show you what I mean, dude. Look, I can at least show you what I'm talking about. Here, you want to look for a second?
Where'd you go? I don't even see you.
Look, Vibrant.
Oh my gosh, my guy is fire.
See, I can just grab a piece off, and kind of flatten it out.
Yeah.
You flatten it out, and then you take your tool and you just like hit it with that tool and see how it like frays it up to where it'll burn.
Okay.
Oh,
You got it? Like I say, you ain't gotta be too Michelangelo with it. Dude, it's so like that greasy. If you touch it with your fingers, you'll know what I mean, dude. It's greasy, which is such a good thing, dude, with that kind of hash. Like, greasy, guys. And with it being so far down that bowl, you can just snuff it, Vibrant. Just cover that up all the way. Because what I
Yep. I
was talking
do.
about was like, because you pack a full bowl of weed. You're going to see what I mean. Like, you probably needed more weed than that under it, but we'll see.
Okay. So I need a little bit more flour than that, probably.
Yeah, I would put more flour than that under it, especially for the size ball that you had there. You're gonna need more flour because you'll see the flour. You're gonna want that to catch, but it's like greasy and wet, so it's gonna like bubble up and start. You're gonna have to dry it out before it really burns and catches like that, you know. And the flour is gonna catch first, so you're gonna be smoking the flour from jump, but that hash is only gonna really start to actually burn up. like after your few hits in, because it's still gonna be smoking, but it's gonna bubble and be greasy. It's gonna be melting. You'll see. You've just never smoked like you're smoking that lower grade old school compressed, and it's drier. You know, it kind of catches off jump and pops a flame. You know, but it's not like melting and greasy like that shit is. What's up, Jay? What's up, JFK? I'm sorry, I'm trying to talk about it. This is like good bubble hats like this he's ever had. So it's some really fucking good fucking hats, dude. Yeah, you want that hat shit? Well, yeah, I'm not quite sure. He's
Yeah, you can actually see it melting.
Huh?
You can see it melting.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's what I was telling you. Like,
That tastes
it's gonna,
great.
see what I mean, dude? You see now why I talk about like hats like I do? You just gotta get good hats, dude. Get a good hat. And watch, that shit's gonna stone the piss out of you. What did you time him out for? Yeah, don't mess with Jay. He's been around a long time. That's Bam, man. He's been around way longer than you, dude. You know how I am on the seniority thing. You know I fucks with you, JFK. I didn't even see where he said anything bad, so leave leave Bam Man alone.
Wow. I don't know if this is the flour though. This tastes like old school dank, like old school, like
Like I said, it's still gonna taste like hash, you know what I mean? But it's see how that's a much better, like it has more flavors with it than just that like resin taste, you know? It don't taste like resin, right? Like
no, 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 it really don't. I'm
and
surprised.
what? You take some good hits and hold that in, dude. Get you a good hit now that it's burning real good and hold that hit, dude. Like we used to do, and you're gonna get stoned off of that. What? Dude, because when I hit it in the bong, I like instantly, dude. I just instantly, when Baker and Brandy were here, I hit
Wow.
that shit, and Brandy goes, "Oh, damn, look, he just instantly got higher because my one eye just instantly fell and shit, dude." And like, that shit wrecked
I'm
me, dude.
surprised at the flavor for
Come over
sure.
here.
Like
Yeah, he
I'm
smoked
surprised.
hash, Jay. I hope you're still here, damn man. He smoked hash before, but not like this great of good bubble hash. Like I got him to believe in hash because of the ice water. I was getting that good ice water.
That ice
This shit
water
right here.
was that ice water was kind of a godsend too, dude. When I was like running low on shit, yeah, that shit is what got me for sure. But that doesn't taste. I mean, like that. Well, you get one hit that tastes good, but not as good as this. This tastes better than that. This tastes
Yeah.
better than
hmm And that little bowl is gonna do you fucking dirty, you know what I mean? Compared to like that ice water, like I showed you, it's good to use for like a dab. You know what I mean? It's like a dab. If you little tiny bit of flour, bunch of fucking hash, clear it all in one fucking hit, it's like doing a dab. It hits you like a dab, you know? That one right there is just gonna floor you, dude. I say next time don't be scared, put it in the bomb. But you see how a little bit of that goes a long way, Vibrant?
Well, I left the pill. What I did was I left
I
the
hope
pill
I didn't give
that I
you.
had made in there, and
I
I
don't
just did
think
it the right way. So I have a lot in here. I think I'm fucking ripped. I don't want to smoke anymore. Shit.
I told you this shit gets you fucking ripped, dude. 'Cause I hope I didn't give you the wrong jar now that I'm sitting here thinking about it. Uh, I had two jars because I pulled it out of that package and I didn't want it to,
Shit.
I didn't want to put it back in the pack because I have to get all of that out of here anyway. I done forgot and let it get warm again. I had it frozen, so I'm trying to get it all out.
Yeah, that does surprisingly it does taste better than I thought for sure. Um, it looks different. Even I was not expecting it to look like that. I was like, holy shit. When I first pulled it out, I was like, that's what I expected it to look like. But when I looked closer at it, I was like, what the fuck? It
Yeah.
doesn't look dry. It looks like brownie mix, you know? I was like, what the fuck? It smells like 5 bags of bud put together. You know what I mean?
This is my Rocco house.
Smells like fucking all sorts of bud put together. No, like, that's why I said when I hit it, I was like, I don't know if it's the bud or the it tastes like I can't.
I
Like you
kind of
pay
like.
$20 a piece, or maybe it's because I'm hitting it up.
Oh, you got the person in.
I say, dude, hit it in the bong next time. That's what I was meaning,
No.
was to put it in the bong. But
Oh, there's me now.
Stay together.
oh, you don't like to hit the bong anymore?
No, I could. I just haven't thought about it. I didn't even think about it. Honestly, I should have. But when you said hit it out of the bowl,
Yeah, well, I
my
was saying
brain
how to
was
pack the bowl. I wasn't
yeah,
thinking like the bong bowl is what I was talking about.
yeah. That's why I
I
grabbed
didn't
this.
even
Cause
think of you taking it that way.
oh,
It's better than.
tastes like shit. Eh. There is nothing in here that tastes like shit. The wheat tastes good and the hash tastes good.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, oh, it's gonna burn for a minute, dude. Well, I was saying I do small little amounts. That's what I was trying to show you.
Oh,
Just a little coin, like a little flat ass little puck of it, dude. And then I like to either lay it in there like that, or I'll take it and I just off of the chunk. I'll like shave it with a knife to where it's like these thin like curl or it like bunches up, but it's all like I don't know. It's hard to explain. I guess it's all like broke up to where it's exposed. Like the trichromes are like frayed and exposed where it'll catch better.
exposed.
Because if you have it in a flat piece like that, the flame like goes around it, and it takes a minute for it to even like penetrate to where it bubbles. You know, if you have it like frayed, it'll bubble immediately. It'll start to bubble and melt.
Asshole, frayed and flat. Holy shit.
So you gotta think, dude, just the way I've moved, like, especially like when new shit was coming out, you know, like when the pins and the diamonds and all that stuff new was coming out, I was always plugged into where, like, the uh, first time I ever had fucking wax, dude, I got a fucking slab of it.
Kidding.
Because I had been hearing about it and dude said something about wax, and I was like, shit, I'd like to get hold of it. And he said, you can sell it?
Oh, no.
And I said, yeah. Dude, we started talking. It was one of the 7 dreads, and everybody started, and we fucking went to Tampa, and that motherfucker met us on the side of the road and put a fucking slab, but it ended up being like 4 or 5 slabs stacked on each other through the window, and like gave us a price, and fucking we pulled off. That was the first time I had a whole slab of that shit, like a half-pound slab.
Sitting right
The
on his
first
tip.
time I ever got any, and I went to a fucking smoke shop talking about I need the stuff to smoke wax, and I got to be to work, and you know what I mean. And she's like, fucking, I was like, fucking, come on here. I had to take her out there and like show her my bong, and she had to like give me a setup, and like, and that was back in the day to do where it was like $35 for the ceramic bowls.
Yeah, I remember those days.
And at
So,
that very same time, though, I found out I could go to the flea market and get them for $7.99 to $12.99 for the same exact fucking one.
I paid like $70 for titanium nails.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Or you paid titanium, you paid 50 to 100 for a titanium nail, depending.
The dab vac came with a titanium and a glass nail. How do you play peekaboo? I don't really know anymore.
Yeah, it took a while before buckets or anything came out. It was all those fucking just
Oh shit! The
like
nails
the
and the
like
bubbles,
like on
dog.
Old Faithful, the bowl on the fucking nail on Old
Yeah,
Faithful, that titanium one. It was all those, and there was
or
one
the
other
nail.
kind. There was like the titanium bucket that was like a pancake, a little thin bucket that you dropped it in, and it had the hole came out of the top of that little thin bucket, and you dropped it in, and you pulled out the top.
They also had ones that looked like golf tees. They were small, had a golf tee, had a bowl, and you would put it in the thing and you'd heat that part up and dab it in.
Yeah. I never saw one of those used or anything, but I seen them in the shelf.
Oh, I had one. That motherfucker ripped your tits.
You were also running it red, probably.
Golf.
You hear me? I say you're probably running it red still, knowing you though back then, and probably weren't even cooling it, but letting it get unread, just dropping red. I knew
Yeah, but
people that did that, dude, that would drop glowing ass red, and you couldn't tell them no different.
like I'm hot and hurdy, dude.
And that's back when we were also fucking like as soon as the red went away. You know what I
Yes.
mean? As soon as it wasn't red no more, we dropped. But I knew motherfuckers that while it was glowing, just ooh, like bitch,
Those
you're fucking ooh.
those were my low temp dabs. Were the ones where I would wait for it to stop glowing, you know?
My Lord, Tim.
Like, woo, those are low temp. I'm red, dude.
You're good, dude. Vibrant got his box. We just got him to try
I got some of that hash and made me
he
shit my
just tried
pants.
the hash.
Yo, try it, dude.
Cause I looked at your package earlier, Vibrant, and it said passed off to the post office, but it didn't say out for delivery, so I thought you would get it tomorrow. I was bummed.
You didn't look.
'Cause I looked it up. Like,
Yeah, it showed up. Thank God. Um, yeah. Oh, I gotta take trash today. Dude, I mean, you're right, though. You're all right. That stuff is really strong. That's right. Been working? Hell yeah, Evan. Hope you're doing good.
legal weed the Wild Wild West. Yeah, dude, it fucking. It was so great until they ruined it, dude. Like,
Well,
Well, it's not ruined yet, dude. I'm still holding out, but you don't hear like a big fight. Like it's not. I need to see if I'm still subbed to Hometown Hero. YouTube might have unsubscribed me from them, dude. Or whatever they're fucking. I think that's the name of Hometown Hero. They're fucking. Remember the one I used to keep up with all the legal shit with?
you know what else doesn't help? Back then, people were coming online because nobody knew like where to go. Now everyone's like gets bad advice. Go to Lit, or Lit's on Facebook, or all these things are on Facebook now. You know what I mean? Like WNC. You know,
Mhm. And a lot of these companies are just reselling WNT. A lot of them.
but like last year, people were trying all the companies. And people were having
Mhm.
fun. Like I don't know, but I still think there's people probably that are getting in, like maybe getting into it, but
Well, we had fun. Dude, we had a lot of fun in the beginning, me and you trying all the companies. I almost miss those days. It's like when you miss you were a kid and you didn't know any better, and you know what I mean? Thought everything was a great place.
hmm,
You know what I mean?
you know, you know,
Like,
like
because in the beginning, me and you were so happy, like going to places. Like, I was so happy with Call Me or with THCA King with that fucking Venom OG.
yeah, deep woods at the time and handcrafted.
Yeah, and that's what I say. Like, but looking back, a lot of that we wouldn't be very happy with now.
No, no, you're right about that. You are right about that.
But now that you know what I mean, fucking we've been around, like I say, it's like when you're a kid and you don't know any better and you think the
Well, what
world's a
it was
great
was
place. And
compared
you
to
get
nothing.
older and you've seen so much happen that you get jaded and you know better than a lot of things, you don't
There
go
was
for
no
shit.
comparison. We didn't have anything to compare it to because there wasn't a bunch of shit out there yet. Like,
We were just comparing it. I was more comparing it to like the weed and shit that was going on before I went to prison, like, and there was still mids moving around.
yeah.
And like it was decent weed and it was cheaper than we were used to, you know what I mean? Because like I said, when I got out of prison, I didn't realize prices had just plummeted.
What made it
I
fun was trying to find the best shit for your money, and that's what turned it all into all this shit.
Yeah,
You just try to find the best bang for your buck. You know what I mean? That's what you find the company. That's what it turned into. Remember, you just go to every
yeah,
company and just figure out who we can find the best shit from.
and that's why by the end of it, it was, dude, I fucking know this place. We gotta buy weight, but fuck all this. You know what I mean? Like we'll buy ounces and split them before we, you know what I mean? Because that was the plan at first, and then I had that morning where I called you and was like, "Fuck the world, dude. We're going all in." You know what I mean? I don't care
I
what
don't know. What did
happens.
you send me? You sent me 2 jars. You sent me this,
You told me a quarter of DMO.
and then you sent me this.
Oh, that must be the gelato. Remember, I said I couldn't remember if I sent you gelato or not. I
Yep.
did, didn't I? There we go,
Looks
dude.
like
Let
it
me know
is.
what you think about that fucking gelato, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I was not expecting to get any of the gelato. That's a nice little treat, Skis.
You know,
That's
I
a
try to
lucky.
look out when I can, dude, and I had already had to bust it, so I was like, fuck it, he's getting some. I mean, I didn't even weigh it. I just shoved some in there, dude.
Good. I'm waiting on my butthole to dissolve it.
So I don't even know how much you got.
Like a
I
little,
just
probably joint worth or so.
I stuck some in there like last minute because I forgot to put it in there, but then I found that hat. I was gonna say fuck it, I'll get him next time. But I found that hash on my bed and was like, oh no, the hash has to go in there. So I had to cut your box open anyway. So I was quick, just threw a few nugs in there, and I was rushing because Anthony had to go to work.
Dude,
So
I'm
I
so
really don't know what
wasting
you
that.
got, honestly. But
I will tell you that.
do
How
what?
blazed I am off of just ripping that out of the bowl. I got the fucking munchies over here. You know what I mean?
So, dude, I'll tell you, the bog, you'd have got it even better of the bog.
Yeah, that's what I'll do next time. Do it out of the bong.
Did he boost it? Yeah, dude, he already boosted it, dog. You missed it. He showed the view from underneath, too.
That's my face when I'm waiting for it to dissolve. Just waiting intently. Dude, it's so hot outside and my phone overheats. Like, I can't really smoke outside because my phone, like, Like, I can smoke my cig a little bit, but
It's raining right now, dude. We got a reprieve.
what it is the weather. I finally gotten old enough to where the weather now dictates. Like, if the weather is too hot or too cold, I smoke less because, like, I don't want to fight the weather. You know, I'm like, I'm not gonna stand out there and feel like shit to smoke a cig. I'm not gonna stand out there and freeze my balls off, smoke no damn cig. I'll take me a couple puffs and run inside. You know what I mean? That's what I do.
You fucking
I smoked the cigarette probably 6 damn times today.
they despawn. They despawn. Really.
And he said, wait, when did you get the lady boys?
Oh,
Boy,
they've
I found you
always
back,
been
bro.
here, man.
He brought them back from Thailand with him.
They've always been here in my heart, mind, and soul. I gotta be honest,
You got to read between the lines when he says that there's a large Hmong community up there.
right? I'd be like, of course, you're the Quebec. The northernest edges of the farthest reaches of Cambodia.
Black Bravo. I know it's Black Bravo.
They used to call me Northern Cambodia Senior.
Oh, I got to quit drinking these. I'm going to drink all Jasper's fucking drink.
Drink all the juice and you'll get the shits. That's just
Dude,
the
I
way your
finally
body
fucking,
works,
I ran
man.
across a couple 20 ounces, dude.
Do the do, man.
I just randomly found a couple fucking 20 ounces.
Gotta snag them bitches up when you got them. You found when you got to find
I
'em.
needed to go to the fucking UPS, but it's raining too hard. It's not probably not gonna quit anytime soon either.
You know what? Did we forget to put Shatter in there though, or did I just? Did we forget to put this?
No, I gave you 2/8 of shatter. It should be in there.
Huh?
No, I gave you a quarter of shatter. It should be in there.
That's why I thought. Let me look for my stuff. I
And a
remember
black
it
bag.
being a bag. I remember it being a bag. Hang on.
A black bag. It was
I
back sealed
remember
with
seeing
something
it.
else. A cookie, maybe? It was back sealed with your cookie.
Huh?
Back sealed with your cookie.
That's where it is. It's with the cookie. You're right. Yep, there it is. I forgot about the cookie because Stone is like, you have $4 left, dude. What do you want? A couple gummies? I was like, yeah. He's like, you can have 2.5 gummies. There was some weird number, and I was like, just throw me a cookie. And then he was like, oh yeah, I forgot. You can have a cookie.
I think it was $5. Is
It
why it
was
was
something we were
$4.
trying to get, you know what I mean? It was something weird, and I was like, well, you can get a gummy, and
Uh,
you can try to pedal.
we give 3 gummies, I guess, because it's us. Whatever, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? But we cut it so close on those gummies, dude. I
Well, yeah,
barely
you can't
make enough,
hold
and
on
I
to
did it to myself in the beginning, but
this. Yeah, pay
yeah,
for the.
dude.
Now I'm happy because I was like, man, I can't believe I didn't get any whack, dude. Now I'm happy.
Wasn't there? Oh, you already got the sauce, right? Yeah, there
That's
wasn't
fucking my favorite.
concentrate in there except for the quarter, right?
That's what I. Well, that's what I wanted because I didn't have
You
any.
needed
I didn't have any shatter.
you needed an indica because you're like, dude, the sativa is fucking all the time it's killing me.
Well, and I have I have the Turk Tower, but I really want to try the this fucking strain that you've had, a shatter. I
But
can't
it's
believe
down
it's still
with that.
around. I cannot believe it's still around.
The cookies kush. Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
couldn't believe
so
the apples
viable.
and bananas was the first to go. I thought that cookies kush would be the first to go.
I know. I tried the Zope first, which I think was the winner. I think the Zope was the winner. I wish I could have got some of the apples and nanners, but
I have some still. I
I know
told you
you
we
do.
could have done. I was gonna
It
give
was
you
just
an
a pain. It
eat,
was a
but
pain. I see what you mean now. Like when I open that sheet, it's completely pliable. It feels like a sheet of taffy that you would get from the
dude, I
beach.
figured it out. I have to put it in the freezer. I have to put it
That's what
in
I'm
the
doing.
freezer for a good amount of time for it to get to where it'll actually like snap and shit. Even you leave it in the fridge forever and it just taffies. You know what I mean? It doesn't snap. I have to actually put it in the freezer to get it to snap, dude. Which usually the refrigerator and that shit'll just glass, fucking
Oh,
bad. But not that one, dude. Yeah,
I
put
have
them in the freezer.
rain in there, man.
Oh, you got a cookie, right? Yeah, them cookies are good, dude. Try you a cookie. They're fucking bomb. And it's like, and if you don't need a whole 100 milligrams, if you're good with 50, but I'm sure you have a high enough tolerance. You need the 100, but you always split it with the old lady. Some people be like, oh, I don't need the whole 100. Well, half it. Vibrant does that sometimes. He'll do half a cookie or something. He
Dude, I
never
ain't
eats
worried
a
a
whole
whole
brownie.
motherfucking dough.
Well, I mean, you have done that before, though, where you would do half a cookie.
I broke those fucking brownies down in threes.
Yeah.
You could break those cookies in half. If you weren't, dude, hey, I meant to tell you. So my dad got into those gummies. He said because his old lady like can't use them right now.
Hold on, you cut out. Oh, fuck. I think you lost sound, dude. We lost sound.
What?
We lost sound.
No.
You want to go out and try it? Here, I'm going to boot you. Come right back. Oh,
No.
dude. Here.
You like my drag?
I hope this works and I don't have to redo a whole new fucking live again, dude. That's the worst.
No. I got to
I have to redo a whole new live. Go work.
Let me put a saddle on. Let me put a saddle on. Don't come over here yet. I'll tell you when you can come over here. I gotta put a saddle on. Oh, God. This thing is like crazy. Hold up. Oh, that's kind of what I just got.
What's up, dude?
I don't know what this guy does, but
I hope that link's not working again.
mine is so freaking cool. It acts like a bird. Is it okay if this guy just lives like right over here? What the heck, dude? This thing is crazy. It looks so creepy, but it's so cool. Help me. We gotta make this guy a really good one. Oh, I wanted your help. I didn't have to do everything.
Oh, it's doing like mushy. Oh, if I'd have known that, dude, I'd have made sure I sent at least 4 even. So, you know what I mean? I didn't really know the deal. But I just sent 4 even so y'all could at least have 2 apiece. Cause to me, that's even a small dose. Like I know people say I'm doing too much, but to me, 4 grams. Like if you try 4 grams, dude. Like if you're looking like for your money's worth, you know what I mean? Like you want to take a good one and ride it for a while. I hate to feel like I half-assed it. You know what I mean? I don't like a mild. I don't. I just feel like I cheated myself when I do that. I wasted a trip because now I can't really trip for a couple days, and like I used up my one on that. Like I don't know. I like to do 4 grams pop and then ride that 4, dude. Uh,
But that lizard thing over there is so is it not like super cool? I love that. Dude, you want it or not?
Hey!
You like want it?
Hey!
Lizard?
yeah, it's fucking. You're still quiet, dude. I'm gonna have to send you another link, I guess. Fuck, man. All right, y'all. We'll be right back.
Oh, God.